In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a custom header if you are building a website with the Divi Builder. So as you can see, here I have my local WordPress website, and I have 3 published pages: home, about us, and contact. And for the home page, I have this header. This is the default header that comes with all Divi websites. As you can see, I have a white background, the main menu, and the logo. And when I scroll down, the logo shrinks and the whole menu shrinks. Next, I have the About Us page. I made this super simple menu, the super simple header, and it has kind of the same effect. As you can see, if I scroll down, the logo shrinks, but in this case, the layout is different. Also here, as you can see, I'm on the About Us page, and this is the active page, which is set to have a yellow color. And then I have the contact page, which currently has the same header as the home page. As I already said, this is the default header, and at the end of the video, I'm going to change this. I'm going to build a completely new and different header for this page. So first, let me show you how you set the default header in a Divi website. So first, let's go to the dashboard, and we will be using this option, this settings page called Theme Builder. So this is one of my favorite features of the Divi theme, and this allows you to create specific headers, footers, and also custom body styles for your different pages. You can choose between setting a specific design for a specific page, for your post, for a specific post, for a category, for your archive pages. As you can see, you can be very specific. So this allows you to create a specific header, body, or footer design for any of these options. As you can see here, I have created a specific header for the About Us page. I have this template for the contact page, but currently does not have any custom header. And as you can see, in these 3 cases, we are using the same footer, which is set to be a global footer, which means that if I modify this footer here, it will modify it for all the pages that are using the same footer. Same as the header, if you would like to have a different footer, you can just remove this and create a custom footer specific for one of these pages. So this is one of my favorite tools of the Divi theme. I use it a lot, and I found it that it's super helpful and easy to use. Okay, so to configure the default header, what you need to do is first to go to Appearance, Menus, and from here you will create a new menu. In this case, I have created a main menu, and you add the pages, the contents which you would like to have in your menu. So I'm going to create a new one. Just going to call it New Menu. Let's click on Create. I'm not going to define a position for this. I'm just going to add maybe some pages here. Oh, sorry. So let me choose those pages, reordering them, and okay, let's click on Save. So now we have 2 different menus, one set to be the primary menu, and this different menu called New Menu. Okay, so next you go to your theme options, And from here you will upload a logo. So of course I have already uploaded this blue alternative. I'm going to change it to this one, and let's click on save. Yeah, this is a darker option, and as you can see, everything is still the same. So let's go to theme customizer, and from here we need to go to header and navigation. Here we can choose between different header formats. I think this is the most common one. Of course, it's the default one, but also you can have a center version, a center inline, a slide in, and you can have a full screen. Okay, so let's keep the default option, and from here we can set some styles for the primary menu bar. So as you can see here, I have the menu height, so I'm going to leave that on 80. You can set a max height for the logo. Also, you can change your text size for the menu. Let's change some styles, maybe everything in uppercase. I'm going to reduce the text size to 16, keep it on bold. Maybe we can change the color for the active link. Okay, let's keep it on blue. You can change the color for the text. Well, you can customize this as you want. So once you're done, you click on publish, and that's how you set the default styles for your header. And let me show you how to change the size of the menu when you scroll down. So let's go back to header and navigation, and from here we have these fixed navigation settings, and as you can see here, the menu height is different. We had in the primary a height of 80, and here it reduces to 40. So you can change that. Maybe if we want to keep the same height, we will just leave that to 80. As you can see, when I scroll down, it doesn't change its height. But what we want is to reduce it, I don't know, to 50 maybe. For 40 was fine. I like how that looks. And we could also reduce the text size maybe to 14. So as you can see, everything reduces a little bit. What I don't like is like how it looks when it reduces the size of the logo and the menu. So maybe if I keep this on 16, doesn't look weird. Yeah, much better. So I'm going to publish this. I think that was the same, but anyways. Okay, so well, there's not much to show there. That's pretty easy, especially if you're already working with Divi. But let me show you how this is built. So if you have a specific page, you want to have a different header or footer, what you need to do is go to the theme builder here in the Divi menu, and you will create a new template. So what I'm going to do is to delete this, and I'm going to save these changes. Let me refresh this. So as you can see, it goes back to the default header. And now I'm going to create a new custom template for the About Us page. Okay, so I'm going to select here About Us, create template, and as default, it copies the same styles that we have for this template. And here we're going to add a new custom header. Let's choose build custom header. And this will bring up this white canvas, this blank canvas. So from here, what I'm going to do first is to add a new row, just one column row. And I'm going to add a new menu module. So here we have the option to choose one of the menus we have created. In this case, I'm going to use the new menu. I'm going to add a new logo image. I'm going to use this white version of the logo. And I'm going to set a background color. I have some global colors created. Maybe that one. It's okay. And I'm going to click on OK. Next, I'm going to add the same background color to the entire section. Okay, let's go back to the module settings. Let's go to design, menu text, and from here we will change the menu text color to white. So as you can see, it's pretty much like any settings in every module. And what's next? So from here I can choose what type of layout I want for this header. So as you can see, by default it comes left align. I can choose center or inline. In this case I'm going to choose center. And next thing, I'm going to reduce. I think this logo looks way too big, so I'm going to reduce it. So to do that, let's go to sizing, and from here you will find max width for the logo. I'm going to set this to, I don't know, 160 pixels. Yeah, much better. And let's click on, now let's style a little bit the text menu. So I want this uppercase, I want this to be bold, maybe a little smaller menu text, and let's click on save. Going to close this and save these changes. So let's refresh this page, and as you can see now we have our new header created. And if I go to the home page, we will see the default header, but if I go back to the About Us page, we will see the custom header we just created. Okay, so next let's style this header a bit more. As you can see, if I scroll down, the header doesn't get fixed to the top, so I'm going to change that. So let's go click here to edit the custom header we just created. Of course, this has too much padding at the top and at the bottom, so I'm going to reduce this. First, in the section, I'm going to set this to 0. Also, there's some padding coming from the row, so I'm going to set that bottom padding to 0 as well, and I think that's okay. So next thing, I want this section, the entire section, to fix to the top when scrolling. And to do that, we're going to the section settings, click on the advanced tab, and here at the end we have this, I don't know, it's scroll, yes, this scroll effects menu. So click on that, and here you will find this sticky position. So we can set this to stick to the top and click on OK. Let's save these changes. Let's go to the About Us page and refresh. So as you can see now, it looks much better because I reduced the top and bottom paddings. And if I scroll down, the menu should stay fixed on top. And that's exactly what's happening. So that's great. Next, what I want is to choose a color for the active page. So let's go back to the design tab, menu text, and here the first options we get is the active link color. So I'm going to set this to yellow, and let's click on OK. Let's save this. Let's go back to the page and refresh it, and as you can see now it looks yellow. And another thing I would like to happen is that when I scroll down, the logo shrinks a little bit. So to accomplish this, I'm going to the menu settings, the model settings that we are using for the menu. Let's go to design, and from here let's go to sizing, and here we already set a max width for the logo. And as you can see, if I put the mouse over this will pop up these options, and we have this pin icon, which is the sticky options. So I'm going to click on that, and from here I'm going to set a max width of 100. So let's see how it looks. It looks fine to me, and I'm going to set that to OK. So let's save this. And now if I scroll down, it reduces the size of the logo. So that's it. That's how you create a custom header. Of course, you can do many other things. This is a very basic example. I said at the beginning I was going to create a custom header for the contact page, but I just meant to replicate the same that I was showing you at the beginning. And that's it, guys. I hope you find this video useful. It's a very basic tutorial for those starting to use Divi, but I think it's one of the greatest features that Divi has. So give it a try, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below the video. I truly appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, give it a like to the video, and leave me any comments or questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.